I cannot believe that Christmas is already a week away. I feel like Vlogmas just started and now it's a bittersweet coming to an end. We need to clean the house and we need to wrap the Christmas gifts. Mentally, I have been so scatterbrained, which is not like me. I'm usually like pretty on top of things, but I want to wrap Eric's gifts because I feel like if I don't wrap them today, he's gonna see them and I just need to get the pressure off my chest. These are all of Eric's gifts. I think this year we had a budget of $1,200 for Christmas gifts, so didn't really get him a lot, but I feel like the older you get, the more expensive everything becomes. I got him this Naruto wrapping paper because he's like really into anime, and I found this at freaking Home Goods of all places. I was like, okay, Home Goods with the anime references. I see you. I got the last packaging this morning, which I'm glad this came because I was a little worried. I forgot I got him this. Gift giving is so clearly my love language, but I get so much like content pushed towards me about like, what do you get your boyfriend for Christmas? Like, how do I shop for my husband or fiance? And it's like, you just have to pay attention to what they like. Eric is a Twitch streamer, so this is like one of the games that he plays on like stream. So like, duh, like when I saw this, I literally, like, I was so excited. I was like, no fucking way. Like, how lucky would I have to be to find this? And then I got us matching ones because I was like, I feel like that shows him that like, babe, like, I love you and I love the things you're passionate about, so let's match. I don't know if the matching was more for me than it was for him, but we're gonna say it was for the both of us. But if your man is into like anime or like gaming, Uniqlo has the cutest graphic tees. This is Eric's stocking. I'm gonna try to find more stuff to put in here like over the next 2 business days. But I think I'm gonna put these like in his stocking. I feel like it just fits, like it fills the stocking up so nice. I feel like that fills up his stocking. So, oh, also I'm like such a gift giver. Like I have pretty much anything that you could need to wrap a gift in like my gift drawer. I'll show you. So in here, I have everything. I have cards, I have like tape, but I have a lot of like gift wrap and stuff. I did have like, so that way like he can't see inside and then I can hang it up. Ooh, I think we're getting a package right now. We've gotten like the UPS truck, the FedEx truck, the USPS, like everybody has hit our door today. I keep so many cards, like I'm a hoarder. Like I genuinely am. I have like a couple like cards that are like Santa themed. I have Valentine's Day cards. Like I honestly just kind of keep a little bit of everything. And it says, what do you call a polar bear at the beach? And then it's like Sandy Claus. That's so funny. Like funny. Then I have this one where it says Santa tries Uber and it says where to, literally every house. This, again, like my funny bone is tickled very easily. And it says, hope holiday fun arrives right on schedule. I'm a big card person. I write a card for everybody for every occasion. And then this one too, the Oz are strong with Mandalorian. And it says, happy holidays to the cutest creature in this or any other galaxy. So these are just ones I've had. So I need to pick which one of these. I think I'm gonna give him this card this year because we're going to Florida, so we'll be at the beach for Christmas. So I'll write something here for him. Or maybe not, because I feel like you can't really see that. But I'll make it work. I just think like adding a card is like a part of my personality, so we'll do that. But with that being said, let's get to wrapping because the second Eric gets his gifts delivered, he's gonna sprint up here and I don't want him to see what I got him. So let's get to wrapping. You got more packages, baby. Are you excited? As we continue into the vlog, now that all of the gifts for Eric for home are out, now we have to pack all the gifts that I'm bringing with me back to Florida. So when we came from Florida last week or 2 weeks ago, I brought this is my mom's like big bag, and then this is my suitcase. So my goal is, trusting in United that they're not gonna lose my checked bag, I'm gonna put all the gifts in my carry-on bag just so I know I have them. Cause like the anxiety of like, what if my bag doesn't get there is too high for me. And then once we pack all the gifts, we then have to pack all of our clothes. So that's gonna be its own activity. But this is my suitcase. My sister got this for me for my 21st birthday. This thing has been across the pond and to Hawaii and Canada and Mexico and everywhere in between. So my trusty away suitcase, it was something that was on my Christmas list. So there's still time, if you're watching this, to make sure I get some new suitcases. 2025 is gonna be a year of travel for me, especially as Eric and I are doing like our final travels before we get married and before we have before we begin our family, which is so bizarre to say. So my thought process is like things that I need to have, I'm putting in my carry-on. I'm gonna pack like half of my carry-on, this half here that has like the mesh, and then anything that like I want, but like if it gets there late, it's not that big of a deal, we're gonna put in my check bag. And we're gonna put like a tracking tile or air tag in the checked bag because I don't have the stress to wonder where it is. So the first gifts I have are Corey's. So Corey skipped this part of the video. But because I don't trust her, because she's nosy, she's probably excited, I put all of her gifts in this lunchbox. So haha, doesn't matter. So obviously the strawberry thing goes really hard between me and Corey. This is gonna be my shameless plug to promote Nana to you, either the anime or the manga. Please, like if we're ever gonna be friends, you need to have watched Nana. Like I don't care if you hate it, you have to watch it because it's such a big part of my personality, which is kind of weird because I'm typically not the kind of person who gets into stuff like that. Like I'm not like a huge fangirl, but for Nana, locked in. Like I've almost been considering getting a tattoo, which is so unlike me because like I'm not a tattoo girly, but I'm thinking about getting like a 707 tattoo. So I don't know, we'll see. Corey and I are still young. I feel like at some point I will cave and get a matching tattoo with her. She's my best friend for life, so just makes sense. So these Nana stickers, speak of the devil. So I'm gonna put these in here actually. This is like everything that I want to give to Corey, so I'm gonna put this in this bag. I also got her this super cute cup. I think I showed you guys almost a month ago, basically, like a couple weeks ago, that I got her and I matching cups. I want this to make, but I'm gonna put it in this suitcase because Corey is getting so many like maid of honor gifts over the next month and a half that are coming in that she's just gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to separate all the gifts out. I got 2 blankets because this is literally so soft. This chocolate covered strawberry one. These are all gifts that she has seen, so I don't mind sharing them with you guys because I can't keep a secret from her. I'm like, oh my God, I got you this top secret thing. Like 2 minutes later, here it is. The chocolate covered strawberries are super adorable. Honestly, it's at the point where like I gift give all year. Like if I see something, I'm like, oh my God, I need to get this for my mom. I buy it, I ship it to her. So I feel like this Christmas, I'm like really shitty on gift giving. But for my dad, I got him these Hawaiian print like luggage tags because I asked him to borrow his suitcase and he gave me this janky luggage tag, like the paper ones you get from the airlines. And I was like, John, what is this? He's like, that's what I use. I was like, no, upgraded. My parents are going to they're going to Africa and doing an African safari for the next 3 weeks, starting January 1st. So they need real luggage tags. So I got 2 of them. Big sister advice to you guys. I don't even know if this would be considered big sister advice, or I used to work for Homeland Security and have a master's degree in security. You always need to have a luggage tag on your luggage at all times whenever you're traveling. I worked at train derailment back my first year of grad school, and trying to pair people with their luggage was the most stressful experience. Like, you know how many people have a black suitcase, blue suitcase? like put your name on it, put your address, and then always make sure that it's like closed so you can't see your address on either side. So the reason for this is a lot of sketchy people will target like adults, like elderly adults or young adults when traveling. Name and phone number on one side, and then on the other side you could put the address. I also made my dad this is actually so cute. So if you watched my video vlog from Ice, we went with my dad. So I made this little snow globe picture frame from the Ice trip, which I feel like my dad will really like. He's not really like into gifts really, and I feel like it's always hard to like get gifts for your dad. So my advice is just to like, if there's anything that you know he wants, get it for him. But my parents are pretty wealthy and they have everything that they want, so I think memories or anything special to me I'd put. And then in addition to this, I'm gonna write him a card to go with this, just like remembering the memory. And then this is like a collector's edition Ice snowball that we got when we were in Florida. I probably need to wrap this with something so it doesn't break. And then for my mom, same thing. I got her this luggage tag. This is from Kate Spade, but it's a little cat because she's really into cats. But again, all the information is inside and you can't read it from the outside. So if you wanted to like, if you found her suitcase and you want to know who she was, you'd have to open this up, pull the tag out and find her. And then I got her this like snow cat little cup from TJ Maxx. And it's funny because Corey was like, you find like the most perfect stuff at TJ Maxx that nobody else will find. I'm gonna put that inside. My mom is a huge drinker of iced tea, so I want to make sure that she had this. I'm probably take off this like price tag on the bottom. I feel like nothing gives me as much anxiety as like leaving on the price tag on a gift I got somebody. That makes me so uncomfortable. So we're gonna put this in here as well. And that's really like all the gifts I got. I still need to buy gifts for like my uncle, my aunt, and my cousins, my cousins. But I'm gonna get those once I'm in Florida because it just seems silly to like travel across the country with gifts that I can easily pick up once I'm home. And I say easily pick up. I don't know if easily is gonna be. There it goes. That seems a little bit more secure to me. I don't know how much more secure, but more than I felt like it was before. As for the next steps with packing, my makeup and everything is gonna be the next thing I pack. And then any shoes or anything like that, I'm gonna put in the check bag. And then my engagement dress, I'm gonna put in here. Anything that I need to have. We're gonna be out of town for like a week and a half, so we're on to the next thing. I also need to clean the living room because I've made it a mess as I've been like doing all these different tasks.